From barter to bills, the fascinating history of money and the first country to print. What do seashells, gold coins, paper scrolls, and digital code all have in common? They've all been called money. But where did it all begin? And which country was first to say, "Let's print our money"? Welcome to Global Finance Wave. Today, we're diving into the surprising, global journey of how money evolved, and we're going way back. The history of money and first printed currency. The barter beginning. Before dollars and coins, there was the barter system for I give you fish, you give me firewood. But what if I don't need firewood? What if I want cheese? This double coincidence of wants was a big problem. So humans searched for a better solution, and they found it in commodities. Salt, shells, beads, even cattle, anything valuable, durable, and widely accepted became money. Trivia pop-up. Did you know Roman soldiers were paid in salt? That's where the word salary comes from. The rise of metal coins. Somewhere around 600 BCE, in a place called Lydia, today's Western Turkey, people struck the first official coins made of electrum. Now we're talking real money. Coins spread fast from Greece to Rome to India and China. They made trade smoother. They also gave rulers a way to stamp their face and their power on every transaction. Paper money before printing. Coins were heavy and dangerous to carry in bulk. Enter the idea of a paper promise bills of exchange. Promissory notes, receipts from trustworthy merchants. 800 CE, Islamic. Traders use early financial instruments. 900s, Chinese merchants use flying money. But this was still handwritten. The real revolution of money. And it all started in China, the first to print money. China was centuries ahead. During the Tang Dynasty in the 7th century, merchants used early paper notes called flying money, a way to move funds across provinces without moving gold. But the real game changer came in the 11th century during the Song Dynasty. China began officially printing government-issued paper money. They called it jiaozi. It was light, easy to carry, and difficult to counterfeit. Sound familiar? The concept of national currency backed by a central authority was born. Marco Polo moment. When Marco Polo visited China in the 13th century, he was stunned. He wrote pages about China's paper money and how everyone accepted it like gold, spreading to the world. Europe was skeptical paper money, from wood and ink, but they came around. The first banknotes in Europe were printed in Sweden in 1661. China, 11th century, first printed paper money. Mongol Empire, Kublai Khan expands paper money. Sweden, 1661, first European paper currency. Bank of England, 1694, formal banknote issuance begins. From there, the idea exploded. Paper money became normal, then essential. By the 20th century, nearly every country printed its own notes. From bartering cows to scanning QR codes, money has come a long way. But the story doesn't end here. With crypto, CBDCs, and digital wallets, we're now writing the next chapter. So this is the summary of money history. The history of money from barter to blockchain. 1. Barter system. Pre-3000 BCE. Before money existed, people exchanged goods and services directly. Example, a farmer might trade wheat for a blacksmith's tools. Problems, double coincidence of wants. Both parties must want what the other has. 2. Commodity money. Circa 3000 BCE. Certain items became widely accepted in trade due to intrinsic value. Salt, cattle, shells, and metals. Metal objects, like bronze and copper, were used in Mesopotamia. Cowrie shells were common in Africa and Asia. 3. Metal coins. c. 600 BCE. Lydia, modern-day Turkey, is credited with minting the first coins made from electrum, a natural gold-silver alloy. Coins had a standardized weight and value, backed by the state. Quickly adopted by Greeks, Romans, Indians, and Chinese civilizations. 4. Paper money. 7th century CE. First appeared in China during the Tang Dynasty. Became widespread under the Song Dynasty. 11th century. Marco Polo later reported its use in Yuan, China. Paper currency was lighter and easier to transport than coins. 5. Banking and bills of exchange. Medieval period. Medieval Europe saw the rise of banking houses and instruments, like bills of exchange to facilitate trade without carrying physical money. Italian city-states like Florence and Venice were financial pioneers. Early credit systems emerged. 6. Central banking, 17th to 19th century. Sweden established the first central bank in 1668. Bank of England, founded in 1694, issued notes backed by gold or silver. Gold standard emerged. Currencies were backed by a fixed amount of gold. 7. Fiat money. 20th century. Governments shifted away from gold backing during the 20th century. 1971. U.S. President Richard Nixon ends the Bretton Woods system, detaching the dollar from gold, ushering in fiat currency, which has value by government decree. Paper and digital currencies became dominant. 8. Digital money and cryptocurrencies. 21st century. Rise of electronic banking, credit/debit cards, and online transfers. 2009. Bitcoin launched by Satoshi Nakamoto, introducing decentralized, cryptographic currency. Thousands of cryptocurrencies now exist, challenging traditional financial systems. Central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, are being developed globally. The journey of money reflects. Drop a comment. What do you think the future of money looks like? If you enjoyed this journey through the history of money, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching Global Finance Wave.